CompTIA Cloud Plus, Cloud AI for non-coders. A lot of people in IT and even cloud computing are hesitant to jump into artificial intelligence, machine learning, large language models, and generative AI because it seems intimidating. But remember, you don't have to be a Python programmer or a data scientist to get started with AI and ML and actually use it to a large degree. In fact, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at Amazon Bedrock, which has a free online tool called PartyRock that allows non-coders to create their own applications. In fact, if you've used something like Fiverr, let's say, and I've used Fiverr, you're probably paying somebody who's just going to use PartyRock. So let's go check it out. All right, so you ready to party at PartyRock? I am. And so what you need to do is you'll need to go up and create an account here. It's free. You can use your Gmail account. If you have an Amazon account like Amazon Prime, which I have, I went ahead and used that. Then create a username, and you can see there I am, ShanCan2. Now, before I dive in here, let me just show you that there's a bunch of things that are already here for you. Discover how to do content writing, write an AI assistant to help you write text, kind of a Grammarly type thing, grammar and tone transformer, make a TED Talk, help you with your email composition. There's career development, a wide variety of things here like building your own personal brand, a career helper, resume optimizer, things for work and profession, a SMART goal assessment tool with the SMART framework. You can also design a thinking bot, generative AI insights, art and design, very cool, a storyboard tool, and then, of course, learning and education. Now, there's also up here, if you create an app, which is very easy to do, again, no coding involved. If you create an app, you can then make it public, and then others can use it. Now, in this CompTIA series for Cloud Plus, I have a video for prompt engineering. But after you watch that video, you might want to come back up here and go to this, how to write better prompts. Wouldn't be bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm going to generate my own application. And I want to build, let's say, I'm going to take this example, by the way, from a guy at AWS. Okay, so what is my pet's superhero name? This is the application. So I want to be able to input the name of my pet and some other metadata, and then I want to generate some things. So we're going to just click on the generate button. And so they're calling the app Pet Cape, okay, and it's got 3 variables: pet name, pet type, and special trait. Okay, so my pet name is Fendi, Fendi, and she is a mini Australian Shepherd. And let's give her some special traits. And now the more that I put in here, the more interesting and functional it's going to be. So I'm going to say she is energetic and friendly, and she loves to chase frisbees. She's a frisbee dog. I can just go down here and click on this little button here or Control Enter. And so there we go. If I scroll down, it's doing more than just giving me her name. It's actually giving me an origin story, which is pretty cool. And this is just an example of how you can generate text with generative AI. So let's take a look at this. So the superhero name is the Quantum Shepherd. So during a frisbee competition at a top secret research facility, Fendi leaped to catch a disc that had accidentally been exposed to experimental quantum energy, causing her to merge with the spinning disc mid-flight. The fusion granted her the ability to manipulate kinetic energy and create force fields shaped like spinning discs. So then there's more, but that's her. That's the name, the Quantum Shepherd. Okay, well, that's kind of cool, but wouldn't it be awesome to use this tool and go a little bit further? Because we can actually add some things to it. If we just go up to the Edit button, we can add some widgets. So let's go up here. And by the way, while I'm showing you this, realize that on the left-hand side over here, they have a PartyRock guide, that kind of thing. So we'll go to Edit, and here's my app. I want to add a widget. So I'm going to add a widget that's going to generate an image. How's that sound? So I want, I'm going to call it something else. I'm going to say a portrait. I like that better. a portrait of, and I've got some variables there, but I don't want to do the pet name. I'll use the @ symbol here, which is the way this works. It's a function, @. And so let's go ahead and say I want a portrait of, and then we'll use superhero identity. And we'll get rid of the pet name thing. So we'll save that. And now we can go down and click on the play again, and they'll run it. And we should have, they're generating an image. Oh, there it is. It's actually showing an image of the superhero. It should be a dog, though. Okay, so I went back up to the widget and I just added in another variable and included the pet type. So the mini Aussie Shepherd, and now I generated what I really wanted was her superhero name and a picture of my Fendi, the Aussie Shepherd. Let me see if I can make it bigger here. There we go. So I magnify the image, and that's more like it.